Nancy.
And I'm Mac.
And you're watching the Good Wives Network. Oh my goodness, there is like so much to talk about. Welcome in, guys. If you are just joining,
And we have been talking about it just behind the scenes every so often. Hey, yo, did you know blah 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 blah? Nope. Hey, did you know blah 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 blah? Guess what happened today? Da 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 da. Yeah. Bottom line, when Brandy was asking about Autumn, all I'm gonna say is it's a money grab, and that's that.
Yep.
That's that.
It's bullshit. There was never any danger. She was never.
No, listen. Where was the concern when you were making the crotch pick? Where was your concern for Aurora when you had your feet behind your head taking that pick for Rogie? Okay. She came out, she got all of our attention by crying and saying she is so concerned for Aurora and her brother. Like, pulled at our heartstrings like hella hard, dude. And then turns around showing no evidence, but ends up showing her tatas and her.
But she's got to talk to her lawyer.
So, you know what I mean? So that's what I think about that. That's that. I have no desire to talk to her. I have no desire to interview her.
No.
And by the by, Miss Maselli, of all the things that I have ever heard somebody call you, a gypsy supporter has never been one of them.
Well, and this, for 2 years, they did call me that.
and this is the newest. This is the newest because Morbid shouted you out, and not necessarily in a good way. It was kind of in a snide way. Thanks to Fancy, that thing will never gonna be. Not that the truth train was ever gonna be anyway, but thanks to Fancy. But for real, because he said that, and they're watching his live on their live, right? You get accused of being a gypsy supporter.
Damn it.
Because we covered that. And he shouted you out. Like, are you so for real? And said this in front of hundreds of people. It was Mimi's live. I don't remember exactly who it was who said it, but y'all can go back and watch it. Yeah. Oh yeah, she supports him. She's a gypsy. Is she really? Yep, that's who it is. Yep. She supports. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. I laughed so hard. I called you. I'm like, dude, you will never.
Unbelievable.
It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
a joke. It's all a joke. It's all to them. To them, it's a joke. And I think it's really funny. Okay, here's the thing. You know, Morbid, I would have never had any proof to look for or ask anybody or try to do anything if it hadn't been for you.
Right.
You're the one that started going after Becca. You're the one who started exposing her. You're the one that had the videos and started putting them out. You're the fucking one. Okay? It's you. Not me. You. I simply asked, hey, does someone have it? Someone had it. They gave it to me, and I showed what it was. But if without you, Morbid, without you, none of that would have been able to have happened. Because
none of this would have been possible at all. None of it.
Right. So shout out to you, Morbid. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Don't keep blaming me for some nonsense that you started and I just
It's not even a blame. I don't even know. It's like he said, it's not something that was even going to be made anyways.
It was never going to get made.
It was
never going to get made. Starlight can sit here and she can say that I sabotaged whatever for whatever. It was never going to get made.
No.
There is no documentary, never has been.
If David and Kim were the main
source.
Just be so for real, okay? Just
do you
be
want
so
something
for real.
From this man? we're going to talk about him in a little bit here. We're going to play the headquarters. Now, we've done this before, but we have not done it since we have gotten all the FOIAs, and since this whole thing with Becca has come out and showing what they lied about in that video.
Right.
You know, and she wants to sit here and pretend that he's some good upstanding citizen. And oh my God, well, I can't believe that people say that Vigicon could be responsible for trafficking drugs and people. Be so for fucking real. Fucking idiot. Your husband was a detective, right?
Oh my God. Security. Wasn't he security at one of those places or something? I don't know.
Weren't
dude.
you a psych nurse who dealt with that all the time?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Annie. Okay, Annie, are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay?
Tell the story. Okay, tell the story.
You guys.
Tell the Annie, are you okay story. Tell it.
I cannot believe this, okay? So, YY picks songs.
Your grandson.
My grandson. He picks songs that he becomes obsessed with, okay? And I mean, he makes his mommy play it like hundreds of times.
And he's 4, right?
Over and over and over again. Okay. So we get in the car to go to the Dollar General the other day to go grab some milk or whatever. And she goes, Nanny, do you want to, YY has a new favorite song. And I was like, oh yeah. And she's like, it's from Michael Jackson. And I was like, okay, which one is it? And he's like, I don't want to tell you. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to tell me? And Nanny loves all of Michael Jackson's songs. Which one is it? I love Michael Jackson. No, I don't want to tell you. So I start listing. I'm like, is it Thriller? Is it PYT? Is it Beat It? Is it like Billie Jean? Which one is it? Which one is it? The Man in the Mirror?
Hey, Melanie.
Like, I don't even like that one, but I'll give it to you. And he finally goes, no, it's Smooth Criminal. I go, Smooth Criminal? I go, Nanny loves Smooth Criminal. And I am dying laughing because like he has no idea that this is a thing within my life right now.
Had no clue, nor should he, but still, it's funny to us. It's so funny to us.
Hilarious.
And so then we looked it up about Annie. Who is he talking about?
Okay, so basically he was fascinated at the time with Richard Ramirez. Okay, I've done more research since I talked to you.
Okay, cool.
He was very interested in Richard Ramirez and the Night Stalker, and
okay. I was going to ask you,
and so that's where Smooth Criminal comes in. You got hit by a smooth criminal because the thought of somebody climbing through your window and doing something to you when you in your safety of your own home and everything was just something crazy to him. He was just like very fascinated by it. And so then Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie?
Right. It actually comes from the dummy that you use for CPR. They call her Resuscita Annie. And
Bring back Annie, I thought it was, but whatever.
Yeah, it is, but she's called Resuscita Annie.
I remember Annie.
He actually thought it was interesting that turning that into like a riff in a crime song and using the hook from Annie, are you okay? Because that's what they were supposed to do.
You yelled,
shaking
right?
The person and asking them, Annie,
are you
okay? And he thought that was great and turned that into a music riff.
We were on the phone earlier. We were on the phone and she read that to me and I'm like, no way is that the answer. And then Brandy, she went on further and I was like, I love this song even more now. Right? I love it even more now.
My husband can't stand the song. He hates it. It's one of his least favorite. Man in the Mirror is my least favorite. I just don't like the song. I don't like the song.
Oh, the words, I like the message.
Girl. I don't like the song.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
One thing we disagree on. Well, one of many, but one other thing.
We don't disagree on a lot of things, but so yeah, Brandy, I think you're right. I agree. I think David Blanchard is the number one suspect, or should be, when it comes to Dee. I agree. 100%.
I know he's overlooked quite a lot.
I think that there is nothing that will ever convince me that he is not somehow involved in, at very least, the cover up and making sure that Nick went down for this.
Right.
In the very least. Okay.
Me too, Sailor.
You know, Becca wants to sit there and let them, you know, let them act like they don't know anything. Like they didn't say these things hundreds of years ago. Like it wasn't on Megan Pack's freaking Facebook page, their thought catalog, right?
Right.
Like these things didn't exist. Like they didn't know any of this. They didn't know that. They didn't know that. Bullshit. Bullshit. And she doesn't correct them on anything. And she basically, you know, gives them every out possible. Okay. Every out.
Yeah, like you probably thought da 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 da, or it's just horrible interview. I don't even think it's not even interviewing.
It's not. It's her feeding them the narrative
yeah,
that she
like
wants
I don't even know.
them to give, so that when they do supposedly meet producers, they're gonna say the things she has already told producers, so that they will da 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 da. I feel like it's almost like this was a whole documentary to clear David Blanchard. To be fair,
yeah.
I mean, that's what this seemed like. Okay, so she's like, I just want to clear this up. So you did put the stuff back on the windowsill ledge, right? That's what you did, right? You did that, right?
Right? Yeah, like seriously, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Why don't you ask how his fat ass fit through that window first?
Right.
How did you fit?
Why don't you ask him why he didn't step in the moldy bowl of fucking cereal?
Was there stuffing and pushing and shoving involved? Was there butter involved? Like, how'd you get through the window?
You know, I'm telling you,
people
that moldy bowl of cereal or porridge or
oatmeal, whatever, yeah.
Okay, is very telling. Okay? Because if you think about it, everyone says that they didn't see her after the 8th. That's the last meal she had.
She possibly had, yeah.
Breakfast, which means she got ready, had breakfast, took her kid to go get her fucking feeding tube changed, and that was the end. No more DD.
Yeah, and that would have been what, like
the 8th.
11, 12, 13, 14. It would have been a week. That would have definitely had some stuff on it.
Well, it did. And I analyzed that, and I put out a video analyzing it, and what that mold and what it shows and what it means for the slowing down of the decomp, and how it doesn't match the decomposition of the body, doesn't match the decomposition of the food.
Yes, yeah. I do saw that. Yes.
Yeah, I put a video out on that, so you definitely should go look at that one. I think I put it out. Maybe I didn't put it out. I thought I put it out.
No, you did. I think I think I
did. You can see the 7th was the last day crossed out, so the early morning of the 8th made sense. Yeah, exactly. So I think this is my spitball theory, okay? And I've had this for a long time. I think that she took her to get her feeding tube changed. I think she knew that she was leaving. I think she knew she was leaving. She was going to go with her dad, according to her. Because we have the text messages from Rod saying, I'm going to come pick you up. On May 22nd, the bags were packed and had been packed since May 22nd. So I think that she took her to the hospital to get her ready to leave. And then when she got back, I think she was ambushed. That's what I think happened. And I think there was a party that night. And I think they all took a turn whacking Dee Dee. I'm serious. Something happened between the 8th and the 9th.
Definitely.
Things didn't go as planned. Yeah, and him and his wife have different answers. You can see how they're looking at each other. Yes, and you could see, oh my God, I thought he was going to bore a fucking hole into her head.
The way he was staring, I know, he's staring at her.
And then they would look at each other and laugh about and look at each other. That nervous laugh, like, what do we say? She's
weird. Like, really?
This
is like, bizarre.
It just, you didn't have to say anything. Becca was going to give you the answer anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. But hey,
it didn't really matter, did it? Right?
It did not matter. So now
it was uncomfortable for sure.
Because of this whole situation, Mac, we're now being accused of being pro-gypsy.
Yeah.
Because we're not pro Becca.
Yeah.
Because we're not pro Becca.
Yeah.
And we don't believe in Becca's bullcrap.
And because Morbid actually said something about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, not even necessarily giving you praise. It was kind of snide, but either way, don't care. Just saying, this is why they're saying that. That's the point. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. I mean, they were giving Key shit because she was up there talking to Morbid because they had a common thing they were talking about, and that was Autumn. Do you know what I mean? It's like people can still not. I mean, haven't you ever watched Game of Thrones and all those where the kings of the kingdoms meet each other and talk civilly before they freaking, like, I don't, like, what don't you get? Sometimes people have to talk, man.
He did have a, okay, see, Brandy, he did have a house key, but here's the thing. Dee Dee changed the lock to the front door. That's what that lock system and the whole thing, and she returned one of the locks. So I think that's why the lock on the back door hadn't been installed yet. So that's how his key worked for the back door and not the front door.
And I do like how Gypsy brought up in the interview about the padlock, when the padlock wasn't even on her door. The padlock was on the spare room door.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Nikita, her nails were painted the pink that she
said.
But
she wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
But she didn't bring up the shed.
No. Well, he called it her playhouse. Remember, he called it her playhouse.
In the interview?
Yeah, he did say something.
No, but I'm saying
that's her playhouse.
That supposedly, though, happened after the movie, right? Well, she changed the shed story into a slap across the face instead, and left getting locked in the shed out of the whole thing.
Oh, you mean the dirt floor shed?
Yes, she left that whole thing out.
Wow. See, I haven't watched the whole thing.
Yes, she changed it to she took her in the bathroom and slapped her across the face because she was in there for too long. That doesn't say anything about the shed like she says in her book. And if he did any kind of research, he could have looked at the book and said, but wait a second. You say in your book, no. This dude, to me, I think he watched Mommy Dead and Dearest.
I think he's a super fucking fan of hers. Like, I was fangirling over her. It was so ridiculous.
Think maybe you're right on that. I think maybe
so ridiculous.
I mean, he seemed very nice, very chill, and intelligent, but he was
I'm sorry. I don't give him that. Do not call him intelligent. He's not intelligent. If he couldn't see through her bullshit,
well,
not intelligent.
Articulate, maybe, is what I want to say. He was well spoken.
He is well spoken, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Which makes it even worse.
But yeah, and it was just,
Yes, I can see you now misbehaving. I don't understand. I unblocked you and I still can't see you. Do you have me blocked?
Can I see her?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can see her.
But it's real Mama Ryan jokes, not as misbehaving.
I can see her on my phone, but I can't see her in our StreamYard chat.
Now, I can see her if she's somewhere else, which means I know that she's unblocked because I can see her talking.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, and I can see her in other chats, so I know she's not blocked for me.
You were saying sexy shit? Oh, okay. So, I mean,
Seven.
This podcast was so jarring for me. Like, this is probably the worst one I've ever seen of her with an interview. And he basically just gives her the what? Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook to try and let you know if it's resolved? Please should answer the system. Okay, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna remove it and we'll just do it here. Remove. There we go. I don't really have anybody watching on Facebook anyway, I don't think. I swear to God, this thing freaking it disconnects from Facebook every other fucking day.
I know.
But I just feel like this, out of all the ones that we've seen, does the most disservice. Because here you have a guy who appears to be halfway intelligent. halfway educated, right? He seems like he's into the, into psychology, and he gets the da-da-da and trauma and blah, 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 right? And yet you have this guy who did no research whatsoever. I mean, it really reminds me of, have you seen that little video? I understood the assignment. Did the assigner of the assignment understand the assignment? Because I don't think they did any research. You'd have to ask the assigner on that one. Like, that's how I feel. Like, these people are willfully being ignorant. And you know why they don't want to do research? Because they know if they do, it will ruin what they're trying to do.
Why don't they be like, hey, let's look into Munchausen by proxy. Let's look into the experts, what it takes to be an expert. Let's look at all that before we start talking about that and putting that, label onto somebody. I mean, that I thought that was squashed. I really did. Because, I mean, her own people were saying, well, even if she wasn't medically abused, you know what I mean?
And she did admit that she was not physically abused.
So, but then she tells him she was.
No, she told him she wasn't. That there was no physical abuse.
I thought she added that there was, but I can't remember. There's so many things. It's just like.
So this is I like this, C. Williams. But it was a great interview because it does expose so much from her, especially her saying we should all be lucky she's just doing the little petty stuff when it could be more, like murder again.
Did you see her when she said that?
I thought she said that she wasn't physically abused, like she wasn't doing this to her, but I was abused. I thought that's what was said.
She did. Yeah. She came back and said, though, that's when it started, and I can't remember what it. These people are going to know, best believe, more than I do. But yes, she said that. She goes, just be thankful I'm doing the little, like, bitch, what?
Yeah. Brandy,
just be thankful I'm doing the little things. Like, what?
What? Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, this one. No, that's not the one I was looking for. Hold on, I'm sorry. Brandy. Oh, I didn't know she changed locks. Okay. It is apparent she did. And here's it's never specifically said anywhere other than the fact that they do talk about the fact that they got a key, and they got that key from Rachel Miller, which is the same key that David had, okay? And the same key the other neighbors had. And the police officers talk about it not working on the front door, so they had to go around and open the back door. And then you have the locks and the handles and everything that's on the kitchen counter with the receipt from the 8th or the 9th. I can't remember. I think it's from the 8th. From the day that she went to the hospital, so the 8th. And then that's that. So you know so you do know that it was changed. Hence the freaking bullshit I went through the window story. Like, I think they had to explain why they were in the house. I personally believe, after reading all the FOIAs and all the confusion, interviewing a first responder to it and everything, I personally believe this real story was they were already in the house when the police showed up. And everything else from that point out is the cover-up. That's where the cover-up comes in. To explain how these people were in the house and not part of the actual investigation. Because I'm going to tell you what, any investigation with their salt would have questioned every single one of them as to what the fuck they were doing inside there.
I'm baffled at the fact that, they keep bringing up how they collected the samples, and like, that's such a big deal, right? But they didn't do anything with them.
Yeah, hidden in plain sight. That's what I'm talking about. That's my interview. I'm the one who got that interview with her. That's my interview. It's on this channel. I've played it a couple of times. And yeah, she did not lose her job. The story is this. So she was in training, and throughout training, I guess you have to go through several different people. So that way you get experience from different perspectives, right? So you train with different people throughout this like 6-week period, I guess, that you have to do or whatever. And the training officer she had in the very beginning, the first one, didn't like her. They did not get along. He didn't like her. They were not friends. Okay. Not good at all. Not a good experience for her. So she was with, is it Stewart that got Robinson? Stewart is the one that got fired. So Stewart is the one that supposedly allowed him to go through the window, which I don't buy. Okay. And he lost his job because of that, which that meant that for her final training position, she went back to the first guy and she didn't make it through. So she ended up she ended up not making it through. And so she went back to being the jail guard. She went to be the jail guard. And, I was like, oh my God, so she destroyed your life. And she's like, kind of, but not really. Because if I'd never gone back to the prison, I would have never met my husband. Yeah. So, or to the jail, I would have never met my husband. So, and now they've got, their children and the love of her life and everything. So I guess in a way, it kind of did change her trajectory. But I mean, in this instance, she sees it as a blessing, that she met her husband and all of that. So, but that's how it all happened. And I have a hard time reconciling my interview with her with this window. Okay. Because I don't think she was lying to me about anything else. Everything else tracks. Okay. Tracks 100% tracks with her. Everything she said, except for going through the window. Her story doesn't even line up with her training officer's story. It doesn't line up with Robinson. It doesn't line up with Stewart or Steger. It doesn't line up with any of them. And I don't know. I don't know. It just, I wonder if she just told what she thought I would accept.
Or
what she's been told to say.
Told to tell, right.
So that everybody else doesn't lose their jobs too. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's the one thing I don't get. Like, because she was so honest and everything. But here's the thing. She doesn't mention it in her supplemental.
Nope, she doesn't say it anywhere.
Every single one of the other three that were there in the very beginning all mention it. She does not, which leads me to believe she's been told a narrative to tell, and she tells that narrative for her own safety, for whatever. I don't know, because everything else she said to me, I found her to be a very genuine, very honest person. That was the one thing, and at the time I believed her. Because I had no other statements, I didn't have all of this to refute it.
Right. I mean, a lot of things were on hold because of no FOIA.
She did have other stories about Gypsy from jail. Yes. Brandon was making fun of David going through the window. Did it come across to you that Brandon was making fun of David going through the window thing? It did. It seemed odd to me.
Yeah,
because the way he said it, it was like, oh yeah, these people have made up that he fucking went through this window.
Yeah.
That's how it came across to me.
Yeah.
Did it come across that way to you, Mac?
It did. Yes, it did.
Okay, because I was like, and that's how she even posed the question in a way. Like, oh, can you believe this? And he's like, yeah, my friend's been dragged through the mud for everybody saying that he went through this window. And I'm like, David says he went through the window, Brandon. What we don't know is whether he went back out through the window or he went out through the front door, because there's some confusion on that. And that's the thing. Like, after she just told David that he put all the stuff back in the window.
Right? You put it all back, right? Nice and neat, didn't you?
Nice and neat. Because I know when I see a Facebook message that my friend and her daughter are raped and dead, I think to put the windowsill back to the way it was when I go through.
Nothing out of place here.
Before I clear the house.
Yeah, nothing out of place.
I know, exactly. Oh my God. Yes. Like, I see it in slow motion.
Driving himself back out that window. I can't. I can't. Either way, in or out, in or out, in or out. I can't. Like I said, was there pushing, shoving, stuffing? What was happening? Did they put some Crisco on the sides?
Did this guy really put out a freaking thing that says, I've never been this curious about a guest ever?
Huh?
The podcast guy. I'm looking at Gypsy's thing because I have the thing pulled up to play the one video I wanted to play.
Oh, uh-huh.
2 videos over from that is this guy, the podcast guy. I've never been this curious about a guest ever. Ever?
Really?
You've never been this curious except you did no fucking research? I don't know, Mac.
I'll
when
tell
I
you what.
curious,
I mean, seriously,
I was curious. Look.
I got some stories. I got some stories I could tell him. You know, I got some stories I could tell him. He wants to have a interesting conversation. Boy, I tell you, I could tell him some.
I just picture him getting stuck. Exactly. Okay, I want to talk to you about research. Okay, just listen to me. My grandson liked the song yesterday. Okay, I found out my grandson liked the song yesterday. Okay, my daughter asked me yesterday, "Who the fuck is Annie, Mom? Who the hell is Annie?" And I'm like, honey, I really don't know who Annie is. I don't know. She goes, well, I think she's in other songs too. I'm like, I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, she could be. No, because that's Billie Jean. So I'm like, no. So, okay, I was curious. It was bothering me. So what did I do? I went to the internet, typed in, who is Annie? And so in Smooth Criminal, and it came right up. And then I thought, well, that sounds really weird. And it said, hey, learn more. You know what I clicked on? Learn more. And I learned more.
How about that?
All over just a song. This is a woman who murdered her mother.
Exactly.
And you thought, I don't need to do any research. Fuck that. I'm so curious about her, but I don't need to know anything about her before I talk to her. Nah. All these people are on my podcast.
Like I said, us
talking
people
about how she doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. You're not paying attention. Read the fucking FOIAs. But I just thought, nah, I don't need to. No, thank you. Don't need that information. I'll just talk to the murderer herself because they're always honest.
Yeah, you always trust a murderer, don't you know? Always.
Took that Ted Bundy, 30 years to freaking confess to everything?
You always trust the murderer. Always. That's just not even a question.
What? I guess you didn't no, honey, I haven't watched the whole thing. I didn't catch the part where the interviewer gives her a book and tells her that Ken was surely proposed to you after you and him read it. What?
Oh my God.
On that happy note, I'm gonna go get myself some water real quick.
Yeah, and let's pull up that clip that you wanted to watch of her.
Well, I can't do both. Hold on.
No, I'm saying when you get back.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Boy, she's putting out. Let's see. She's got 5 videos out in the last 2 days about her daughter. God, she must be low on content.
No, she does get more views with the baby for sure. But what you gonna do? Yeah. 1:30. Gotcha. Actually, it's almost 1:40. Oh, he's a dating coach. Oh, okay. She probably is. Yeah, she's probably singing it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, interesting. I'd like to know what the book is. I'm sure I could look it up. So Vance, he is a relationship coach. Yes. Yes. And it was, C. Williams says it was behind the scenes and saying Ken will propose after he reads the book. I mean, Ken's going to burn the book. I wonder what it's called.
They labeled him the real life Hitch. Oh, well, that just makes so much fucking sense.
For the love of everything holy.
I see.
Well, that just makes me.
Beyonce oh, yeah. For Christ's sake. Okay. Well,
maybe we should read it so we will also fall in love with her.
Right.
Maybe he should send it out to all the ones that made all the comments.
Okay, so I'm trying this on camera for the first time. These are these little sticks. They're called. It's super calm. I got this one on TikTok. I got them on TikTok. They're supposed to be like the Nellos that you take it. That they're called super calm. It has vitamin D, L-theanine, ashwagandha, and magnesium. And
how many are you supposed to use?
One little pack.
How many are you going to use?
2 of them a day. And this one's supposed to be raspberry flavored. So I'm going to open it up and.
I like me some raspberry. I like the Crystal Light raspberry tea. It is very refreshing.
Okay. So you make them on the go packs, but you don't make them able to be opened on the go. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got to have some nimble fingers, girl. You do.
Stop. That says super glue. Smells good. Let's see.
It says super glue. Oh, good Lord.
I'm really picky about these things, so I'm really
double up on it. Just kidding. Oh, I like your tumbler. Shake it.
Well, it's got a pretty good taste. It does taste a lot like the Crystal Light.
Does it?
Yeah. Shake it like it's hot. So, I wanted to play this video because I have not been proud.
That sounds good.
To be. Oh, I have teas too. I got some teas too. They're really. I haven't tried them yet either, but I've heard they're really good. So the Jip verse. Guys, I have not been proud to be part of this Jip verse since you started calling it the Jip verse.
I know, really. Okay. I have there.
I thought that what happened in 2019 was pretty fucking crazy. Okay.
For those who were around.
For those of us that were around, it was nuts because we were learning this stuff in real time at that point, you know, and trying to figure it all out. And there was a lot of dynamics and there were a lot of personalities. Okay. I mean, a lot of personalities because the Facebook groups were large. Okay. We're talking 30, 40, 50,000 people in these things, all talking, all having an opinion. And I thought it was crazy back then. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to play this video for you. And then we're going to talk about how this could have happened way long ago. But because those of us that were dealing with this originally.
And truthfully.
It didn't.
Talk about people with no integrity.
No integrity. You want to talk about my integrity? You want to talk about me being pro gypsy?
Exactly.
Seriously, I'm pro fucking truth. But let's play this little video because yeah.
But you guys go on with your fucking opinions anyway.
Go on with your opinions.
Hey y'all. So I just wanted to make a quick video just to say thank you so much for all the support that I have been getting.
Might have to turn it up.
So shout out to everybody in the UK. Thank you so much for being a follower, being a supporter, and watching my videos. The podcast, We Need to Talk podcast, was amazing. I can't express enough how just welcoming I felt during that podcast. Paul was literally the sweetest man ever. He gave me the space to share my story, share my thoughts, and even be vulnerable. And I think that that is what makes a great podcast, is just a level of vulnerability that is shown within the interview. And he got me to be vulnerable, which a lot of times I try to like put up a wall.
I don't feel like this is the right one.
Version of a. And
It's
thank
not.
you to all of the.
Hold on. She's in the same outfit, so now I can't freaking.
Hi, my name is Gypsy Rose, and this is my. I just remember.
No. Now I can't find the damn video. It's not on her page anymore. She took it down. She fucking took it down. That's the same video. That is the same outfit, the same everything. That's why I thought it was the same one. But it's not. She took it down. It's gone. Huh. Mac, are you there?
A quick video just to say thank you so much for all the
Here it is.
support
Here it
that I
is.
have
Here it
been
is. Here it is.
getting.
Here it is. This is what I was
So
looking for.
I have a question, and I don't know how many people care that support me, that really care about my past. I know that there's a lot of people that care about, have an interest in my case, but I know a lot of people that follow me really just don't care all that much. It's kind of like the past is past. But so last night, I was able to get into my old Facebook account that I had in 2015, 2014, 2015. And other content creators were logging in like through the last couple months. And I went to like go look at the messages and stuff like that, right? So I get access to the login information from a creator that was accessing it. And
I just want you to hear that again. I just want you to hear what she said. She was given access to her Facebook that they closed her out of by one of the people who actually fucking closed her out of it. Mac, where are you? Where the hell did she go?
I'm right here. I just got back. I went to get a drink.
Okay, let me give that to you one more time. I haven't finished playing this, but she was given the access back to the Facebook account that they locked her out of.
Right.
By a person who locked her out of the account.
By the person that locked her out.
But you all want to talk about how we are pro-gypsy. Fuck you.
Right.
Let's keep going. Let's see what she says.
Heard some stories, and so I logged in, and stories were true. So content creators were being very messy, and when they obtained a lot of the court case files, the password was in it. So they logged in, and a lot of anti-gypsy creators deleted, screenshotted, saved, and deleted a lot of the messages that was in that Facebook account. So I'm not able to access those, but all of the wall posts from that Facebook account is still there. And I've been taking screenshots and screen recordings and stuff like that. But what I kind of want to know is, like, part of me, like, wants to release a lot of that stuff. Because instead of, like, content creators just getting access to it and then being like, I have this, so, they can get clicks and views and exploit this case.
Oh my God, I didn't even get this far.
And cherry pick what they want the public to see. Do you guys just want me?
Did you talking about cherry picking?
Yeah, she did.
Cherry picking information that you want the girl.
Like you do the questions you're allowed to be asked in an interview? Like that?
I didn't even hear that part.
Continue.
Release a lot of it. Like, I don't Now, some things, I will say a lot of the wall posts are memes that Nick was sending to me, and they have adult content. So it's not something that I can just screen record and then put it.
Girl, we already
video,
seen it. What are you talking about?
It's very inappropriate and would get taken down. So I have to kind of be careful about that. But there's a lot that's still on there. So if you guys are interested, I'll start releasing a lot of that stuff for you guys to see, because I'm just really tired. Oh, hold up. Sorry, Benny. I didn't want to see it right there. So I have a question.
Bitch.
She has a question. What was it?
No, that was it. Restarted itself. That was the beginning.
Oh. What was the question at the beginning? What was the question?
There wasn't one. She didn't ask a question. She didn't ask a question. She basically her question is do you guys want me to release this stuff so you can see it, so that you don't have to watch other content creators, so you can get it directly from me? Except here's the thing. Hold on. So what did somebody say? What did somebody say up here? Okay, here we go. Oh, misbehaving. Of course it's you. She is trying to say that the messages that prove Nick was the evil genius have been deleted. Bullshit.
Right.
Ma'am, you are aware that the FOIA request was put in and the full amount of messages have been received by several of us.
Mm-hmm. It
doesn't matter if they went in and did whatever inside of your account, which is completely illegal. Don't know why Greene County has not done anything about it.
Or the owner of the can't the owner? That's what baffles.
Take fresh charges.
I mean, that's what baffles me. But here's the thing: you've had this information to get into.
Not yet. Just wait a minute. Just wait. She's trying to make it seem like content creators did something nefarious so that people can't see the truth, when we have the whole 9,000 pages.
Yeah.
They didn't do that before it was released because they sure as shit didn't have the information to do so, and they weren't the ones who collected it.
Hey, killer.
Are you kidding me with this?
Yeah.
Now, I want you guys to understand, Max started to say this, and I'm going to explain something to you. I've had the login to every single one of her accounts the whole time. 10 years of it. I had it. But did I ever think up, let me break in and hack into her Facebook account? And I could have done it while she was in prison. She probably wouldn't have even known. But I never, ever thought of taking it to that level.
Hey, Elcat.
I never thought, let me commit a crime so that I can get this information.
Yeah. Oh, it's Trixie.
Hey, Trixie. Wow.
Yeah.
Just what are you thinking? But for her to call people messy, man, girl, you are the messiest of all messy, okay? But damn. Damn, girl.
I mean, now, honestly, though, if this was me, that's exactly what I would do. But I would have did it from the beginning. I would have got ahead of all of it from the beginning. I would have been honest from the beginning, and I would have gotten ahead of it from the beginning. But that's me.
Here's the thing, just don't break the law.
Exactly. But I'm saying, here we are. The fact that she did what she did, things have happened the way they have happened. She's been caught in a crap ton of lies, whatever. She would have came out, just saved face and said, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean?
There's no smoking gun, guys, okay? There is nothing in any of this that ever indicates in any way, shape, or form that this was orchestrated by Nicholas Godejohn.
No.
None of it.
everything.
All those memes were memes he was sending me to post on my Facebook. For what fucking reason?
Okay, so even if it was, he's sending memes, she was sending actual nudes to older men. Like, it's tit for tat. Like, I don't understand. He was no better, you were no better.
And I'm not giving him
but I do know he wasn't the ringleader, and he wasn't the one who, I do know that he kept saying, let's run away. I do know that.
Yeah. Is it going to pair? What is it doing? Come on, because I'm going to need you to pair so that did you pair?
It is, girlfriend. It is 420. How did you know?
Oh, I forgot this is a new one. So hold on, I'm not even sure if it's connected.
How did you know?
Bluetooth. Let's find it.
She feels my vibe. Seven's got the vibe, dude.
Oh, of course she does. Is this it? It didn't say it connected. So let me see if I play this.
Party's still next door.
Nope, it's not. Okay, so it's not connected. All right, hang on here.
Right?
And device.
They kept saying, wait till the FOIAs come out and you'll see it was Nick and da-da-da-da-da, and I've still yet to see it.
And now, the smoking guns have been we had that shit. Nah. It's the message we get. I'll prove that Nick was the master coercing cockroach.
Love you too, girl.
Okay.
Love you too, Seven.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is, like we've said, we've played this before, but it's been a while, and we haven't played it within the context of everything that we know now. Like, and I just want to see. This is just the finishing of the series.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as long as I thought. It's only 55 minutes, so it's an hour.
And I almost feel like I have fresh eyes with this one right now.
That exactly. I haven't seen this since learning so many things.
All of this, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. We'll start here. All right. I don't know how far we'll make it before we freak out.
Not far. Knowing us, not far.
No, I'm not sure. They were. They didn't come back over with
This
us.
is them outside.
Right.
Well, yeah, they could have answered the damn question. They could have told, well, these are the in Wisconsin. Well, mainly because
You're like, I'm downstairs. And I'm like, what do you mean you're downstairs? All right.
My damn, that's loud.
We got to go back over. I know you talked to me about.
Okay, we didn't make it very far. You heard what he said. He comes in and he says that he calls David to talk to him or ask him a question or whatever. David is already at headquarters. David came to headquarters before he was called to come to headquarters. Who does that, Mac? Do you know who are people that do that? Do you want to take a wild guess on what types of people in these types of situations do those things? No?
That are hiding?
People who are involved.
Maybe something to hide?
People who are involved. That's who. That's who does this. He inserted himself so many times into the investigation. This is what guilty people that want to know where the investigation is going in real time so they know whether they need to buy a plane ticket, grab their fucking passport, and get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay? That's who are people that insert themselves. He's like, well, what do you mean you're downstairs? I'm downstairs. Why are you downstairs? Oh, I'm just downstairs. That's not suspicious at all. No.
I mean, I can't. I have a hard time looking at him, to be honest. I really do.
You're really talking soft.
I said I have a very hard time looking at him.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
I do. I have a hard time.
In here in his American shirt, his American flag shirt, trying to look all, I'm patriotic. I'm ex-military. I'm a good guy. Don't you see? I'm wearing the American flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American made.
America.
America. Fuck
He's
yeah.
definitely America guy.
Out to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Yeah, for real.
No, you're not an America guy.
You're
an America guy. You know that there's an A on the beginning of that word.
America.
He doesn't. He's America.
America.
That's what he is.
South
yes, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta always love the commentary from Craig. It's always
hell yeah.
Anyway, all right, here we go with this here.
All he's missing is a big old trunk.
Showing up at the house and then went in the house and all that. We kind of need to fine tune that.
Yeah,
a little bit more,
especially since what I read on the probable cause statement.
What'd you read?
Oh, we need to fine tune that more? Does that mean we need to get our story straight on it? Because not a single one of us bothered to put it down correctly? Okay. Man. We do have fresh eyes because I didn't catch that the first time.
Sorry, I was answering a thing. What was it? What'd he say?
We need to refine that. He says you were going in the house and blah blah blah, and we need to really refine that. Here, I'll run it back.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
and then went in the house and all that. We kind of need to fine tune that.
Fine tune that. We need to fine tune that.
Fine tune indeed.
What do you mean, officer? Fine tune that. What do you mean?
Do you mean because there's
we all told a different story and now we're fucking
too many stories? Curious.
Yeah, it is, especially since what I read on the probable cause statement.
What'd you read? I haven't even seen it.
Oh, you did?
I haven't even seen it. What do you can just tell me what you?
Because they're saying that she was found laying face down on the bed. I stared at that fucking bed.
Yeah.
And was trying to decide whether there was enough covers there to be considered a fucking body.
Yeah.
And told myself no.
So what the because you didn't find the body, that's what's bothering you?
Because you didn't even put your hand down and say, hey, maybe that could be her foot right there. Let me just touch the bed and see.
There's enough covers on the bed that you contemplated whether or not it was enough covers for a body or not, but you didn't just walk over. He acts like there's a petition of glass between
or something. What the fuck was holding you back,
to
bitch?
walk into the room and check her.
For real, what was holding him back? Just
sorry,
go touch the bed, man. You're Mr. I can clear a house, but you can't touch a bed and feel for a foot? What is going on?
All right, we're 2 minutes in, guys. Really, 2 minutes in. Fuck
That's
me.
what I mean.
He's going to talk about what he looked at now, and that is interesting. Okay, so basically, that the officer just gave it to you right here. Okay, the reason that David came in to talk to them is because after reading the probable cause statement, he learned that she was face down in the bed. That's how they found her. Meanwhile, he was supposedly there by the Facebook post when it happened. But hey, But any hootie, the officer gives it to you. So basically, because you didn't find the body, That's what's upsetting you, and that's why you're here. That's what he's. So he just gave you. Oh well, I'm inserting myself because I'm confused as to why I didn't find the body. That's why he went there, to insert himself.
Exactly.
He's upset. That's why he had to go there. So this is why you're here today, because you're so upset that you didn't find the body. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Just
That's the probable cause statement,
Okay.
at least on KY3.
What are you wanting me to see?
Oh, no, I just don't know if.
Fancy. He
literally just passed his phone to the officer to show the officer the probable cause statement.
I can't.
Jesus Christ, where's Barney Fife when you need him? This is like, I'm telling you, I feel like this is like a bad version of just whatever. I can't.
No, I'm trying not to look at him, and by not looking at him, I'm looking at chat. So yeah,
I can't see chat, so you're gonna have to be the one doing chat right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I am.
I'm not
but
over
then
there.
when you ask me something or I hear something, then I'm sidetracked. Because they make me laugh. They do. They get me laughing like crazy.
Oh, the neck is killing me. Oh, all right, here we go.
You said you haven't read it yet.
No, I haven't.
But just the fact that yes, it bothers me
Yeah.
a lot that I did not see.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, that to kind of ease you on that, when our detectives even went in at the time with all the lights out and stuff like that, they weren't even sure at the time. That's
Really? Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? Are you sure about that, sir? Really? Because, and I want you guys to understand, David goes in at 3-something, 4-something in the afternoon, broad fucking daylight. Okay. Their story is that they didn't breach the door and go in till 12:18 a.m. Okay. But the guy put in the thing that there was light on, and then he immediately saw the body. Immediately saw the body. And called the guy from the other room who was looking in the other room to come and see it. There was no, they didn't see it. Now, he could be using that as a ploy to try and get more information out of David, but I don't even think that they know how to question people properly in Greene County. Like, it's just insanity.
Listen, I don't know. But it's just a lot of, I don't know, like Keystone Cops, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Grand.
Okay, here we go.
how well she was covered up. They weren't even for sure when they went in, whether they were kind of surprised as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she was in the wide open where it's obvious that she was laying there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just kind of, hopefully that kind of eases your mind, because at the time, at first glance, when they walked in there, they didn't even know.
I didn't spend time.
And then you couldn't get the light on, so you couldn't see it, right?
Were those broke? Or was the power off?
Well, he sounds like Becca.
Yeah.
He sounded like Becca.
Giving him the whole thing.
Yeah.
Here's what we want you to say. Yeah.
Chain on the fan.
Okay, because the fan was running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
You literally just asked him if the electricity was off. And then he tells you, no, it was just off at the fan. And then you tell him that the fan was running. How could the electricity be off, you dumb fuck, if the fan was running? A ceiling fan? Make it make sense.
No, but let's make him our number one. Yeah.
He's the best resource for the documentary, guys. He is
Goodness.
the best resource. He knows these people so well that he can just, tell us so much, except that they couldn't come up with one story other than the fact that Kim went somewhere with Dee Dee once and they order a baked potato.
And she watched Gypsy eat a baked potato. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Okay.
Baked potato.
Think about this. Okay. Producer says, hey, Becca, I need you to go out and get stories that we can use so that way we can see what we're going to put into this documentary. Okay, no problem. And she goes out and she talks to Kim and David Blanchard. And what she comes back with is a story about them eating baked potatoes. Can you imagine what that fucking producer is like? These people don't know her. If that's all they could come up with after knowing her for 7 years is that they one time shared some baked potatoes. That's the story. That's the breaking news story.
Because that wasn't a story that Becca could feed them, so all they could come up with was potato.
Right. Exactly.
You say you've known them for like 5 to 6 years, right?
Yeah, through Vision Con is when we first met.
Okay, and would you say you know them fairly well, or?
I thought I did.
Okay.
They've even had this. They had.
What do you mean you thought you did?
Well, evidently I didn't know that she's actually 23.
Okay.
I always assumed she
was. You thought you were close to them, and.
Why do they never let these people talk? He literally was trying to explain to you exactly how old he thought she was, and that would have caught him up in a huge ass fucking lie right there. Because you could have said, well then, okay, so if he comes up with, oh, I thought she was, 19, 18, if he says that, then you could have said, then why in the hell did you tell the police officers and the media that she was 14 years old? Why, if you say you've known her for 7 to 9 years, how in the world, did you meet her when she was 6?
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure she didn't move here until she was 14 years old.
Right.
So, I mean, it's ludicrous. No investigation skills whatsoever. This guy couldn't find a fucking missing cat, for Christ's sake.
No.
If it was sitting in the tree above him. Jesus.
And Gypsy, you're fairly close with them. Would you say close, or would you good acquaintances, or?
I would consider them friends.
Okay. Have you ever seen? Well, let me ask you this: what do you know about Gypsy's medical issues?
Okay, this was a discussion that we had last night at the prayer vigil.
Okay.
Because there was a lady from KSPR that came up and talked to me and was stating that their news affiliate in Wisconsin, that the father or stepfather said that Gypsy could walk and talk just fine.
Okay.
Now, I talked to the rest of my 501st members, especially Brandon Lothran.
Okay, so your 501st is a branch of the VisionCon.
No. Okay.
And Brandon is the other guy that Becca interviews that made fun of David going through the window. Just so you know, that built her Mandalorian suit.
Right.
I have this memorized. The 501st Legion is a worldwide organization of Star Wars enthusiasts that dress up as the bad guys for Star Wars to help raise money for charity.
Okay.
We have 7,000 members in 39 countries, and last year we did about $14 million.
Okay, so the 501st is the bad guy, is part of the bad guys for
we
Star Wars.
We dress up as stormtroopers, Darth Vader, any of the evil characters because they're more fun.
Darth Vader mask, Dave. I would sure like some confirmation of who is under that Darth Vader mask.
I would too.
Would love to know if it's our friend Richard Keene, because I think it is. But it could be somebody else too. I've heard some rumors that it's Stanfield, but
that's what I was trying to insinuate, and you said somebody else's name, and then I was like, wait a second, why'd she say that?
Well, because I've heard both. I've heard that it's Richard Keene, the first love of her life, the guy that Mike
we found
Springfield
that out. Yeah.
got off for sexual assault. And then I've also heard that it's Stanfield. I've heard it's Stanfield as well. Maybe it's both of them. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
And our local group is Garrison 66.
Okay.
And it's run kind of military. So I mean, we have a CO and an NCO and all that stuff.
Okay.
Brandon Lawfren, very good friend of mine. He's also half owner of Eternal Armory, where we make props.
Okay.
This is important because we made a suit of armor for Gypsy.
Okay.
When he fitted it and put it on her, especially on her legs, because I asked him, look, this is what they're saying. He goes, there's no way she ever stood.
Uh-huh.
He will swear in the Bible there is no way she could ever stand up.
Okay.
Well, he would.
I've only ever seen her in a wheelchair or scooting along the floor.
Do you guys have that that armor, or
No, it should be at the house.
She should be at the house.
Yeah.
And
Quit trying to update.
what do you know?
Okay, so he now has told the story, and we heard Brandon tell the story. Okay.
Yes.
There is no way that this man could be fitting her for this Mandalorian suit and messing with her legs to do so and not know that, one, she's got muscle tone, and two, they're moving. You're fucking lying. I'm sure that the answer was, oh, well, she does have some amount of ability to move them and yada, yada, fucking yada. But you're lying. There's no way you could sit there and fit a person for a fucking costume like that and not know whether or not their legs can work or not.
Right.
I'm sorry. These are the things that didn't happen for $500, Alex. You know, like
the daily double.
Dude.
Yeah.
You all knew she could walk, especially because, look, I originally thought that the armor was made like when she first showed up at VisiCon, like in 2009, like that time period when she was just first going to somewhere between 2006 and 2009. It wasn't. Okay. It was in 2013. So let me give you the timeline. In 2009, she's caught in the hotel room with the guy, and they all know she's walking then. Okay? Brandon's part of all this. In 2011, she takes a cab and she goes to she goes and walks to a neighbor's house. They say she took a cab, walks to the neighbor, and that is the most ridiculous story I've ever heard him come up with in that interview. Oh, she would have had to get her wheelchair and put it on the taxi cab. And what the fuck are you talking about? Again, things that didn't happen for $500, Alex. Okay. But in 2011, you know that she went to Dan's. You were the people that called and helped her find him, and you all knew that she could walk then. So how in 2013 did this dumb fuck not know she could walk while he was fitting her for a Mandalorian suit as a grown-ass adult?
I don't know. But I think he thought tapping his hand down on that table was going to make it seem like that was so what he was saying.
We are the 50. Like he was like, testify. I have this memorized. The 501 first is.
like he's like he's
the Boy Scout salute that you.
Like he's trained. We're in the 501. Like he says it. I don't know how many times I've heard him say that. like seriously, he should be holding up a sign just like you did. Like we are the 501.
No, No, it was not David who drove her to Dan's. I've actually spoken to the woman whose husband did, and it was a very weird situation. Like, she knocked on their door straight at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
Right.
I don't even understand how they opened the door to her, because I'm gonna tell you what, you knocking on my door at 2:00 in the morning, and I don't know you. One, I'm grabbing my pew-pew, and two, I'm calling the police.
Right. Your ass better be on fire, or somebody better be dead if you be
Dying
knocking on
in
my
my
door
yard.
like that at 2 a.m.
Right?
Yeah.
I need to go see my boyfriend in the hospital. Well, then call yourself a cab, girl. Like, what?
Did you think you would let your old man take that little demon? You know what I'm saying? You'd let your husband just take that little demon over to the, you know what I mean, at 2 a.m? Like, what is going on in Greene County?
I've always wondered if the wife didn't know that maybe she knew the husband.
Oh.
Because why pick that door?
Right.
Because I've looked at it. It's not the corner house or anything.
No. We've looked I remember
I've looked at it. I know exactly where it is. It's not on the corner. It's 2 or 3 houses in, I believe. So she had to pick that house. There was a reason she picked that house to go and ask them to take her to the hospital. And the wife and the husband are divorced now, and she says he's a violent person and everything. So you know what? How did she know to knock on that door? There were 95 other doors she could have knocked on. Hell, she could have walked across the street and knocked on Amy Pinegar's fucking door. But, you know, I mean, if she was truly leaving, packed her shit, had her binder of crap, all that, you don't think that she gave a shit? She didn't have a problem walking down the street almost a mile and a half to the house, but she can't walk across the street and tell the people across the street, hey, I can fucking walk, and my mom is doing shit to me, and I need to get away, and I need to go see Dan in the fucking hospital, please. He's going to take me to Arkansas. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? You couldn't talk to the numerous amounts of medical staff at one of the hospitals that you've been to a million fucking times? You couldn't?
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
About her medical issues. What have you heard Mom say?
Leukemia,
Okay.
muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
You know, genetic orders that were passed down from the father, and that she'll never be as old as we are.
What does that mean?
Well, she going to have an early lifespan.
Okay. So I want you guys to understand. He has said that no less than 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
He has said that this chromosome disorder was passed down from daddy. That is interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps making sure that that's being told, and that you know.
Yeah.
But you know, everything's a lie that Dee Dee told them, right? Except for the fact that everything she told them was truthful, including, in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment education purposes, only the cancer. Sorry, don't believe you, bitch. You had that shit.
Yeah.
Just
She what?
She's going to have a short lifespan just because of the genetic disorders.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So she'll never reach our age.
She's not expected to survive that long.
And
I'm trying to get pictures of this damn.
Do you know how old is Gypsy? Do you know?
As far as we knew, she was 18, 19 years old. 18
or 19 years old. And you guys went on these Comic-Con.
Perfect timing to say, really? You thought she was 18 or 19 years old? Then why did you tell the law enforcement officer who put out the Amber Alert that she was 14? Perfect time to ask him this question.
Would have been.
Perfect time. No, I'm not going to ask that. No. Just, I thought she was 18 or 19. You don't know? You don't know how old your friend is for fucking 9 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Trips with them, right?
No, see, I was on staff
for
VisionCon. And that's where we first met. I was a floor manager, operations director, became chairman, and finally retired this past February after 19 years.
Right.
Finally had done. They would come out.
Really? Because didn't you tell Becca that you were still, that the reason why you didn't know all the things is because you were so busy that you were still working with Vigicon? But you were retired for a year. Okay. Yeah.
I did have hotel rooms paid for them. You know, either get them comp through the hotel or this, that, and the other.
Right. Did you guys the 501st? You said you raised millions of dollars for charity. Did you guys ever do any type of functions for them? Raise them money?
Specifically for them? No.
Okay. Okay. Just the armor, suit.
And you know, helping out. Kim would give them rides to the airport whenever they had to make trips to Kansas City, which they were supposed to be going to Hope Lodge up there.
Okay. And what did they ride in? How did they?
Typically, Kim would come over to their house in her vehicle, put them in their vehicle, and drive their vehicle.
The cube or the van? The old van. Okay. Okay. All right.
And if for some reason we could not pick them up, then she would take the
Oh, come on. Don't start doing this now.
vehicle and drop it off in short-term parking on the day that they were supposed to route. Come back.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nah.
Craig? What all do you have going? Do you have the TV and your
Now,
device? Because as soon as you started playing that and everything, now my thing is buffering like crazy.
let's go to last Sunday.
Okay.
Do you remember? Let's see. Obviously, you saw the post on Facebook, right?
No, the wife saw it first.
The wife saw
and
it
she showed
first.
it to me.
That drew attention, and then so you guys headed over.
I had her call first.
Call 911.
No, had her call the house.
Okay.
Had her call the house and the cell phone.
Okay.
No answer.
Uh-huh.
It took me 5 minutes something's not right. Let's go.
Do you remember about what time that was?
No, it wouldn't have been that long after she made the phone call though. So we can go back and check her records if necessary.
Okay. So you guys get there. When you guys get there, are
There's
sheriff's deputies there
no,
yet?
there is one neighbor there.
Okay.
I could not tell you her name. Black lady.
Black lady. Okay.
And
And how'd she get?
she found out saw the Facebook
Saw on
post as
Facebook
well.
as well. Okay.
We start knocking on doors. A heavy-set white lady with long hair showed up. It was her daughter that had the screenshots for the Facebook, evidently talking to a boyfriend or somebody that we didn't know about.
Okay.
I don't know the whole story on that one.
Okay.
That was all information given to the female officer that was there.
Okay.
The three of us, or four of us, because it was the two neighbors, myself and the wife, we are going around the outside of the house, beating on windows, calling for D and Gypsy. No answer.
Okay.
I asked Kim, does any of the neighbors have a key? So she goes to the next door, immediately to the east of the house,
Okay.
and knocks on that door. Nobody answers there, so I tell Kim to make a phone call. And she does.
Okay.
That's when she calls 911. I told her to tell them that we need a
So
wellness
right
check.
there, he's saying Kim
I've
was
seen
there.
enough.
Yes.
He's solidifying it right there. That's what I
Okay,
mean.
but what they try to say, and it's in this article, because the article tells you what they say they did, and they say they left in the article. That they left, they went on about their day. The police told them there was nothing else they could do, blah, 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 blah. But if you read the Facebook post, you know that didn't happen. That they are there the entire time.
Right.
It just,
Right.
I don't understand how you can see this man, you can hear him talking, and you can go, yeah, he seems legit. I don't, like I said, I don't know what his part is, but that fucker had a part.
And Dee Dee changed the locks for a reason.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know?
because she'd been burglarized according
Your
to them.
key didn't work for a reason.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Stuff to know that's the proper term.
Okay. So the deputies arrive on scene and tell me about what was said between you and the deputies in regards to getting into the house.
They say they had no legal way to go in because if something were to happen, obviously they could be sued.
Right.
And with all the crap that's been going on, I completely understood.
Okay.
What crap has been going on? What crap?
Yeah, because when was the break-in?
On the 5th was when they found out about it. So it had to be the 3rd or the 4th or somewhere around there.
So is that what he's talking about?
No, but still, even still, I don't understand. What crap do you mean? Like, what is going on that the police are like, yeah, we're worried about going inside because Dee Dee might freak the fuck out. What are you talking about? What freaking was going on?
Right.
What's going on? I would sure love for him to clarify that, but no, we didn't get that question asked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Neighbor realized was trying to get the window open on the side by the kitchen.
While you were talking to...
Well, we were all kind of, 15, 20 minutes had transpired by the time that happened.
Okay.
And screen off the window opened up.
Okay.
Okay. We looked and, peered in, hollered, nobody answered. And white lady wanted in real bad.
Right.
And it's like, no, just calm down a minute. I'm trying to be the level-headed one. Plus, I'm the only dude there, and I'm Southern and ex-military, so I'm Mr. Protective. I look at the officer, and it's like, look, you're going to cuff me if I go inside. And a vague no. I'm looking at the side of the house. So I enter the premises.
Okay. Let's hold there. Now, when you asked what would happen to you if you went inside,
Yes.
and would you be arrested, right?
Are you going to cuff me if I go in the house?
Okay. And then that officer, you said a vague no.
He said, I'm looking at the side of the house.
He's looking at the side.
In other words, he's not going to see me go in.
Okay. And so...
Oh, sorry. Oh, what did I do?
Hey, Susie.
What? Oh, there, I muted it. I'm sorry.
Then, or you decide to go in, would you be a...
Side of the house.
Okay, there we go.
So I enter the premises.
Okay, let's hold there. Now,
Look at that table.
I'm sorry,
Do you think the width of that table would be the width of the window, or the window would be smaller than that table? Because look at him. I'm thinking no.
I think the window is actually smaller than the table.
I'm thinking it is.
I think if you see where his phone is, I think if you come over about halfway between his phone and those papers over here on the right hand side of the corner, I think that's about the size of that fucking window.
Yeah, like say 3/4 of the way into the wall. Right? Yeah.
Like if you drew a
He
rectangle.
shaved himself down like a dolphin, dude, so he could flipper his ass like right through that thing.
I want you to hear. Okay, so call goes out. They arrive. Police arrive. within 15 to 20 minutes of the police arriving, he's talking about going inside. Except that you forgot that Lily Strange shows up in this period of time. And you've already been in the house, Dave. And the police have already said it's freaking clear. She shows up right at the time period that you say you're going in the house. But,
That's answered.
Nobody questioned Lily Strange. Nobody
Can you see Jupo's question?
If there's not a thing, if police go in, they're liable for damage. If a friend goes, no, police aren't liable. No, exactly. The police could have entered under probable fucking cause. Okay? There's been 3 Facebook posts made.
Yeah.
About these women being dead. They're both mentally and physically disabled.
Yeah.
They had every legal right to go inside. So I want to know what the fuck was going on between the police and Dee Dee that they didn't want to go inside.
Right.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Is Lily the white woman? No. That's Amy Pinegar.
I was going to say it's Amy, isn't it? Yeah.
And Lily is on the Facebook posts, but she is never questioned, folks. She's never questioned.
Nope.
She's there. She was there. Nobody.
She's the one that's told, "Hey, there's nothing to see here. We're all done. You can go home."
You can go home. It's all good. The house has been cleared. Nobody's inside. We don't know what else to do. We can't do anything else. They're just missing. We're going to turn it over to the missing persons department. Nothing else you see here. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
All right,
no,
cool, yo.
I don't know. We don't know anything about Lily. Lily is not the African American either. That's Tamara Rose.
That's Tamara.
Tamara Rose or Tamara, whatever the hell her name is.
Tamara.
I don't fucking know. Her name starts with a T and has Amara. Okay, like
yes.
I don't know.
That's a vowel and a
Tamara. Okay. So no, Lily is nowhere mentioned. They don't even mention that this woman shows up. They don't question her. Nothing. They talk to Rachel Miller. They talk to Kim. They talk to David. They talk to Tamara. They talk to Tamara's fucking kid, Denisha, whatever the heck her name is. It's something like that. Grown-ass woman, by the way, not a child. Grown woman. They talk to Shelby and Shelby's parents. That's the little autistic girl down the street. They talk to Amy Pinegar and Aaliyah, but they don't talk to Lily Strain. They just tell her to go the fuck home. Could it be that possibly Lily's not involved? And that's why Lily just goes home, but these 3 fuckers are involved? And that's why they keep turning up and giving different stories? I don't know. I mean, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it might be a fucking duck. I don't know.
It didn't show your mama's. It didn't show that. It didn't show your comment in our chat, your mama, but it showed it on StreamYard. And yeah, you had to say that before you went and did your carpets, huh? Get me one more time. Oh no, it did pop up. There you go. It's up on the thing.
Had spare keys. We know that Shelby had a spare key. We know, but she had given it back because of the incident that had happened, the things that were going on in the neighborhood that I'd sure like to know what all those things were, Dave. Sure like to know. Because your wife told the police that there were still people causing problems. So I'd sure like to fucking know what those problems were.
Yeah.
Sure would like to know. Still don't know because nobody will ask you decent questions without giving you, spoon feeding you fucking answers. Unfucking real. Anyway, we're only 13 minutes in. Jesus, Joseph and Mary.
Yeah, I know.
What would happen to you if you went inside?
Yes.
And would you be arrested? Right?
Are you going to cuff me if I go in the house?
Okay. And then that officer, I mean, you said a vague no.
He said, I'm looking at the side of the house.
He's looking at the side.
In other words, he's not going to see me go in.
Okay. And so you took that as go ahead and go. Okay. So, So you get in or you decide to go in the house.
Yes.
So you're the one that pushed up.
No, the window was already open.
Okay. So the neighbor with the blonde hair is the one.
Yeah, she's the one that pushed open the window.
Okay. All right. So when you when you entered in? Did you go in
I
head
went in
first?
head first.
Okay. And what's right there as you?
The sink.
The sink is?
So I went
Okay.
across the sink and landed on the floor.
Okay.
I looked left, I looked right, everything's still dark. I'm hearing yammering.
How is it dark? It's 3:00 in the motherfucking afternoon in June, you mofo, in the kitchen where you just went through the window. It's not dark in there.
Right.
Look around my house right now. Do you see any lights on?
No.
How freaking, the only light I have on is this one right here.
And it's 3:40 right now in
It's
June.
3:40 in June.
June 13th. Oh my Christ. We're close to it. I can't even right now.
Oh God, it's June 13th.
Yeah.
Take a
It's my
moment.
parents' anniversary.
It's also the anniversary of Stephanie Go to John's death.
No, I know, Stephanie, I know, but I'm just saying, it's my parents' anniversary on a day like this. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Stephanie. I hope you found peace.
Yes.
I really, really hope you found peace.
Yeah.
I think it really devastated her. I think it just rocked her fucking world.
Oh. I think she probably beat herself up until she OD'd.
Yeah. Like, what could I have done? What could I have done? What could I have done? What could I have done?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Like,
It had
for real.
to
For real. And because there's no kind of solace. There's no kind of, no. It was, yeah, that's just so bad. It just is. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
There would never be solace. There would never be closure. There would never be, there's no such thing when it comes to those kind of things. It's just.
No. I always think it's different. I always think it's crazy that when a murder trial like concludes or whatever, they talk about how it's closure for the family. No, it's not fucking closure for the family. It will never be closure for the family.
No.
There is never going to be closure. Their loved one is gone. Now for this fucking family, of course. No. But for a regular effing family,
all you can do is try and deal with it every day the best that you can. And in circumstances like that, especially when you're an addict, that's how you deal with it. You escape it. It hurts so much that you cannot bear to feel it. You know what I mean? And it's not even, she may not have purposely done it. It could have been accidental. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it took her where, I'm just explaining it. I'm not saying it's, but I'm just explaining it. It took her where she needed to go to get away from it.
Yeah.
And this time, that time, she just went too far, and it's just very sad. And that's the ones I pray for, the ones that are still struggling. I really pray for the ones still struggling. They will get it someday, I hope.
Yeah. It's such a sad story all the way around. His side of the story is very sad.
It is. It's like, it's not
sad.
Right.
I have compassion and empathy for him that I don't have for her. Because I truly think he thought he was doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
She had convinced him that, and I don't know. He's remorseful where she has never been,
Mm-hmm.
It just, and my thought process on him over the years, I was told the same shit that Bree and Sheena were told. Oh man, once you see everything, he was the one that was leading the whole conversation. He's the one that brought up the murder. He's the one that wanted her dead because she didn't like him. He's the one that put all the BDSM in her head. He's the one. I was told that too. And I believed it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yep.
Just like they do. Until I was shown proof otherwise.
You're good at that.
Because that 2-week period that they have of the text messages leading up to the murder, It does look like he's the one that's aggressive in that, and he's freaking out. But if you really pay attention to the words that she says and what he's asking her, and like he's saying, are you going to freak out less when we're in person? And she's like, yes, our life will carry me through. It will make me better because I will feel loved and needed and wanted, and it will keep me from behaving this way. Yeah, well, I guess your headboard begs to differ, baby.
Right?
That blanket sure felt that. The blanket.
The blanket.
That poor blanket. Rest in peace to the blanket.
And that's the whole thing, though, that people just don't get about it. It's like it's not even about the blanket.
No.
It's not about the blanket.
No.
But anyhow.
Patterns.
It's the action. It's the
actions.
Yeah.
It's all of it. And seeing that, I'm gonna tell you what. Seeing that video, watching her, she had to set up that camera, then she turns it on, then she backs up and she's still calm, and then she grabs the blanket and just attacks the fuck out of it all of a sudden. You're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? Why? There is no way that you will ever make me believe that there isn't damning fucking incriminating evidence on that goddamn SD card.
I know, Kathleen.
I'm sorry. I
agree with you,
on that SD card. There has to be
more than a fishing trip.
Yeah. No, Mac, why do you keep saying that?
Because I said it last time and you gave me hell.
Because it's not a fishing trip.
I know, that's why I said it.
Okay. You're fucking with me, bitch. I hate you. F you, Mac.
Come on, fans. That
was so funny. That was so funny. You're like, a fishing expedition. So that's what was on there? It was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Mac, a fishing expedition, like they're fishing for information. You're like, oh. It reminded me of what is her freaking name? Oh, I had it on my mind just a second ago. Rosanna Dana, I can't think of who she is, but it reminds
Gilda Radner.
Gilda, yes, it reminds me of Gilda when they do that whole thing, and she's like, and another thing, and they're like, oh, it was you misunderstood. It was done, and she goes, oh, never mind. That's what it reminded me of. Like,
okay, never mind.
Never mind.
She was a great one.
Oh, I loved her. I loved
Gilda was great.
Oh, she's amazing. She's amazing.
Rosanna Dana. Loved her.
Back when Saturday Night Live was actually fucking funny.
Loved it.
Because it ain't funny anymore. That shit is not funny. All right, anyway, let's keep going. We're 15 minutes.
Fancy, you ignorant slut.
I was just going to say, Jane, you ignorant slut. Jane, you ignorant slut.
You ignorant slut.
Oh, my God.
From the window, grab a knife, grab something, and then I finally tell everybody to just shut up.
Okay.
Because I can't hear anything. D9. I'm just going to draw.
Yeah, here. Let's. That's why I brought this too.
Okay.
Because I was going to have you kind of map your way, like how you entered the house. Like this is the house here.
Okay, so here's the kitchen area. This would roughly be the sink, I guess, in the window.
Okay.
You have the hallway that goes down. We'll come back to that. Then you have the living room that sits off kind of in a corner-ish, because I know that there's a wall here or stuck out or something. And then, of course, the front door. I noticed the motorized wheelchair here, big bag.
And that's the living room?
Yeah, big bag of garbage, or not, probably clothes more than likely.
Okay.
Okay, this first door on the left is closed. I did open it and noticed that there was a bunch of just stuff on the floor.
Okay.
I did not touch I think I touched the doorknob, but I did not try to open the This should be where the washer and the dryer are.
Okay.
Okay, if you go down the hallway, the next door that I came to was the bathroom.
Okay.
There was another motorized wheelchair facing the tub.
Okay.
I cannot remember if there's another door here or not for the life of me. But then you have the master bedroom, and then you have what should be Gypsy's room. When I opened, this door was open, this door was closed. I looked in here for just a second, and then I opened up this door.
Gypsy's room.
Gypsy's room. And of course, she had her bed, and I noticed that all of the stuffed animals were put nicely on there, so obviously nobody had slept in the bed.
Okay.
I did not look in the closet. Then I came back to this room.
To Dee Dee's room?
To Dee Dee's room, and I stared at the bed.
So.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Trying to decide, because I could picture it in my mind. It's like the covers were facing this direction.
Okay.
And this area here was fairly clean. You know, as far as
You will
Okay, wait a second.
direction of the fucking.
What part of the bed he's pointing out right now? The part that was clean. Is he seriously going to do this right now?
Oh, all right. So some information psychologically. I asked my little analyst thing, and no, it's not ChatGPT. What is the psychology behind inserting yourself in a crime and giving too much information? And it says, because it's got all my sources and everything in here, but it don't have anything about that. So it basically tells me, well, I don't have all of that, but I can search the web for information.
Let us have it.
Okay. The savior or hero complex. Psychologically, individuals sometimes insert themselves into ongoing investigations to fulfill a grandiose need to be seen as the hero or savior. In the sources, David Blanchard meticulously constructed a public facade for detectives, presenting himself as an ex-military, fiercely protective, self-described Southern gentleman. To armor himself against suspicion, he flooded investigators with excessive, unprompted information about his charity work with the 501 First Legion and Vigicon, even boasting that his chapter raised $14 million a year for 6 children. By projecting this righteous persona, he attempted to manipulate law enforcement into viewing his illegal breach of the house as a noble act rather than a crime scene contamination. Narrative control and redirection. When individuals are involved in or trying to cover up a crime, they frequently overshare information to control the narrative and divert police attention towards false leads. During his interviews, David volunteered a lengthy, highly specific story about a man named Danny Glidewell, who allegedly stalked and conned Gypsy years earlier in 2011. But by providing too much information about an alternative bad guy, he attempted to redirect the detective's focus miles away from his own immediate actions at the crime scene. Preemptive alibi building for physical evidence. Criminologically, perpetrators or co-conspirators will often inject themselves into a crime scene, search to protectively explain away physical evidence that might later implicate them. David provided highly specific, unsolicited details about his infiltration blueprint, admitting to police that he climbed headfirst across the kitchen sink, landed on the floor, navigated the hallway, and touched the doorknobs and light switches in the master bedroom. He also is putting his DNA in the kitchen, funny enough. That's weird. This excessive oversharing provided a built-in alibi for why his biological footprint would be found exactly where investigators later logged a massive trail of untested possible blood and swabbed for DNA. Cognitive overload and verbal leakage. When coordinating complex lies, the cognitive effort required is immense. This often results in verbal leakage, talking too much to fill silence, which inevitably leads to accidental confessions and fractured timelines. David aggressively sold an alibi of a pitch black house to explain why he failed to spot the victim's body, emphasizing to the detectives that he pushed buttons, nothing turned the light on. However, because he was over-explaining, his story fractured moments later when he accidentally admitted there was plenty of daylight. His excessive detailing of how he supposedly locked the door from the inside and exited alone also completely unraveled when neighbors Tamara Rose and Amy Pinegar confessed he actually unlocked the front door and paraded them inside, duping delight and the thrill of deception. Finally, some individuals experience a psychological thrill, often called duping delight. And I've talked about this before. From successfully deceiving figures of authority right to their faces. The sources reveal that David lived a highly protected, dark underground life in the extreme BDSM and fetish scene as DJ Duncan. During his police interview, while discussing dressing as a stormtrooper, he casually offered a chilling piece of information. We dress up as the bad guys because, well, they're more fun. Inserting himself into a brutal homicide investigation and feeding law enforcement a web of contradictions may have been an arrogant extension of managing his dark dual identity right under the noses of the police.
There you go.
I want you to understand something. Unlike ChatGPT, okay, ChatGPT gives you what it thinks you want to hear. It analyzes what you say, and it regurgitates back to you what you want it to, what you want to hear. Okay, this analyst that I use will fucking tell me if I'm full of shit. It will tell me that's not proven in any of these things. If I say something about what we think, or something that I haven't put into its database to understand, it will literally tell me I'm correct. Nope, don't have any proof of that. I don't know what you're talking about. We need more proof of that if you think that. So this thing will teach me. It teaches me about what I put in there. So this is its own unbiased analysis of the facts of the evidence. This is what it came up with.
On facts.
Just on facts.
Right.
Just based on the facts that it has. Interesting.
And I like it.
It's spot the fuck on.
It's completely on.
It's exactly what I said.
How much time is left in the interview?
Oh God, there's so much. We're only 15
Should
minutes
we continue another?
Yeah, we'll probably let's get through him going through this showing him this part right here, and then we'll probably
Because my parents want to do dinner, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, for sure. Okay, hold on.
Has no sheets or blankets or anything, and I stared very, very hard at that bed, and then I tried to hit the light switches and nothing happened.
And while you're standing at the doorway,
At the doorway.
Okay.
Because the light switches are right here.
Okay.
And at that point, that is when the officer said we probably need to leave the house, because I said I don't see anybody. And so that's when I came back up. He was kind of wanting me to lock the window, so I tried very, very hard, but I could not get the two locks done. Mm-hmm. And so then I came back out the door, locked the bottom lock, and then shut the door behind me.
Okay, so you went out the front door.
Yes.
When you went out the front or unlocked the front door, did anybody kind of step in the doorway? Did the neighbors?
Yeah, they were. I keep wanting to say, I think the black lady came inside too. For some reason, all of that is blank on if anybody else came in with me.
Okay.
I was so focused on seeing.
Really, David? Because didn't you tell Becca just the other day that Tamara, the black lady, came in with you? You let Amy and Tamara in, and the black lady made a beeline down the hallway. Did you not remember that then? When it happened? You're fuzzy on what happened in the moment 5 days later, 2 days later, whatever this is. But yet 13 years, 10 years later, 12 years later, whatever it is now, you can sit here and you can give a description of Tamara running down the hallway. And then she just left because, you know, she didn't see anything as she ran down the hallway. So she just ran back out. Like, what a weird fucking, just somebody just randomly runs into the house. Like, what the, what? I can't. I just can't.
The inside of the house.
Right. Well, we thought we heard that someone or a couple people may have went in as you unlocked the door. You went out, and then a couple people may have went just in the doorway. Not that I'm aware of that went through the whole house. Do you remember? Or
I honestly do not remember. All I know is that I tried to lock the window, failed to do so, and I locked the bottom lock on the door handle so the house would still at least be secure, and I closed the door behind me. And that was the last time I saw anybody go in the house.
And this is the east window.
But I thought you left. So how would you know if anybody else went inside? Didn't you leave? Thought you left.
Correct?
Yes.
And so this way would be north, or correct?
Should be, yes.
The back.
Yeah, because you have the side deck. There is a door back here. Somewhere.
Oh, there is a door back here. You mean the door that I went through with my key? There is a door back there.
Anyway.
Door,
Yeah,
what do you mean a door? Like in the hallway?
No.
Outside?
Outside.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
an exterior
Okay.
door.
To the window that we were all staring at, right next to it. I mean, literally right next to it. Not even like around the corner or a few feet over. No, right fucking next to it.
Right.
Right fucking there. I forgot.
But yeah, it's on that side of the house because driveway,
So this way
shed, should be.
This way is north. Okay. I'll write that on there.
I suck at directions. That's why I was never a good navigator.
Okay. Well,
Weird thing to say.
This man doesn't stop saying weird shit.
I mean, yeah, but why does that need to be said? I'd be a horrible navigator. Okay, I guess
I'm gonna draw two. Okay, I'm gonna draw for you two. Here's
Okay.
the window. That's the window, and then this.
Hey, Dragon
There you go.
approved.
Hold on, I gotta get off my. I gotta take off my blur here. Camera. No. Visual effects. Let's take off the blur so you can see this here. I want you guys to see. This is my rendition. So that's the window. Okay. And that big old fucking thing right there is the guy who supposedly went through the window. Didn't they teach us in kindergarten that the round hole, the round peg cannot go
shapeshifter.
through the square fucking hole? Didn't they teach us that?
He's a shapeshifter, girl. He's shifting into a dolphin.
I mean, hello. That is the equivalent of what they are trying to tell us.
He cleared
Meanwhile,
Thinking all.
not only did he crawl through the window the first time to get in, guys, according to two other witnesses, he also crawled back out the window. But the officers didn't say they saw him crawl out the window at all. But there you go. There's the window, and there's David Blanchard going through this tiny window.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, mama. Yeah, I was just telling Fancy that before we went live that she's gonna start doing battles now. Yeah, cute, real cute.
One more time. This is the window. This is David. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
This is no, can't do it. Can't do it.
I can't.
Stop trying.
The suspension of disbelief is so fucking real in this case. Oh,
They leave it open
Exactly,
though.
Juno.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's such shoddy work. You know, it's everything has been so damn shoddy.
It's just this.
Yeah, enough lube, fancy. It'd be entertaining. It would be. Shave that hairy body down for real.
I'm dying. I can't.
Swimming through like Michael Phelps, dude.
You know what? He is supposedly Luciferian. Maybe he called on the devil to help him get through. The devil opened the window like a portal for him.
Yeah. He made his body like into smoke, like a Dementor.
There we go. There you go, Mac OG. There you go. There, the area was full of multiple personas, shapeshifters, and demons. So high. Oh, and let's not forget, Kim Blanchard actually told people that she was once, along with her best friend, possessed by a demon. Yeah,
Exactly.
True story.
Slither.
True story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I don't think I told you either. You may know this, but I don't know if I told you that Brian said something about Autumn needs to message him.
Brian or Ryan?
Ryan.
Well, she was all up in his comment section the other day, apparently.
Was she? Somebody asked about that earlier. I wanted to I'm glad you said that, because I wanted to touch on that, because I saw it and I forgot to ask you.
Right.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know she was in his comments.
Apparently. I guess she was gifted him and everything. I don't know.
Well. You know those two gonna be doing stuff on the side. They both have. Oh, I cannot.
I'm sure she's already sent him the behind the head with the, the.
Oh.
I'm sure she's already sent those to him.
Look what I can do. Sure. Look what I can do. I can put both my feet behind my head. Look what I can do.
No.
For $100 more, I'll show you my titties. I just can't. I can't. When you're supposed to be so concerned, you're crying.
Yeah.
You're crying.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Unfucking real, dude.
Money grab. That's all it is. And anybody who tries to sway any of y'all in a different direction, and they're misleading you. They're misleading you. We honestly, we have no reason to lie about anything.
No.
And no, we are not supporters of Jip. Do I hope she gets her life together? I sure do. Do I hope the medicine she's on right now helps her? And I mean, that's all of course I'm going to want the best for somebody who's taking care of a child. Of course I'm going to want that. But do I support her in other? No, I don't. But anyway, I would like to say thank you before we leave to Kathleen, because she is always in here, dude. She is always saying hit the like. She's always active in comments. I see her in other chats. She's active, and I just wanted to know we appreciate her.
I appreciate everybody that's in here.
I appreciate everybody, but Kathleen, I just wanted to give her a special.
I just really do. I really like our group of people. You guys get us.
Yeah.
Like it's just you get it, you understand it, you see it. These other people. I mean, you can't go in other lives and get this great art.
No, you can't. That artwork is priceless.
The visuals that I give you.
You cannot get a Maselli Mac. No, you cannot get that.
Oh my God.
Anywhere but here.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in and watching this with us for 2 hours.
Appreciate all y'all.
We only got 15 minutes into it. I'm sorry. If you want to see our original commentary on it, though, there is a video from, I think it's from January of last year or January of this year. I don't remember. We did it once before. Better than Blown Beauty art. Exactly. Blown Beauty chart. Yes, it definitely is better than Blown Beauty chart. Yes. But yeah, I just go watch the whole thing. We may come back and do another part 2 on this. Please watch our David series so far. We have a couple in the vault. We've got a depot. We've got all kinds of different things. We've done several lives on this. Make sure you're watching all of that and sharing it out there, guys, because I mean, I really honestly think we are the last ones that are actually speaking on the case still. I don't think anybody else is.
Yeah.
Most everyone else is just covering the drama
Gypsy,
and what
yeah.
random
And we're not
bullshit.
even covering the part of the case that is involving her, technically.
Right. Make sure you watch the Vault series. It's very, very informative, especially for those of you that are just tuning into our channel and trying to figure out, you know, what is the truth here. If you don't, you know, I get a little lot, you know, on my lives, I get a little animated and crazy and everything, but the Vault series really gives you the information you need to understand this case. And once you see it laid out the way that it is, there's no questions.
Right.
There is no question. You know that what went on. You know something is wrong. You know that they're all lying. You just know. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and doing that.
Thanks to all the mods for being here. Appreciate all your work too. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the like.
And please make sure that you go and drop a comment after you have watched this video in its entirety and drop us a comment, give us a hype, hit all the buttons, do all the things, okay? Alrighty, guys. Well, have a good one from the Good Wives, serving up true crime. One dish at a time. Bye, guys.
Later, Gator. She got me one last time.